Hello everyone, welcome back to the Khmer game. So this video might be very short actually, because guess what, we're one turn away from the next session of the World Congress, and we're also going to get one diplomatic victory point here, and we do have 18 here. By the way, if we had built the Potala Palace, we would have already won, which is interesting considering we weren't actually 2 turns away from building the Potala Palace when someone else got it. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. Anyway, we are going for the Mars colony as well, but I think we are actually going to win diplomacy before winning science. Which, you know, it can happen if you go so long into a game, because the AI almost never builds a Statue of Liberty, so these 4 points are usually guaranteed. And then there was one natural disaster in which the AI asked for help, and that's also another 2 points that you should usually get, you know, pretty much every time. So here's the thing, they're going to vote for me to lose 2 diplomatic victory points for sure. Okay, this is going to happen, I cannot help it, because everybody else will vote for it. So what I can do is vote for it myself, and that way I'm guessing this vote right, and so I get 1 point from guessing it right, which means I will only lose 1. And so if I get these 2, that will be a +1 in total. Oh, World Games, sure, this could be another diplomatic victory point if I need it. Probably not gonna happen though. Okay, so I have 2,000 votes. Yeah, I can basically force a win in both of these things. So we can go here with something like exoplanet expedition. And then here, yeah, 1 more. And then here something like ban the production of the oil power plant maybe. And we put a bunch of boats in both of them. And let's see if we can win. Let's see what happens. Sorry about that. Okay, we got the Mars colony, that's nice. So we did win this one. Well, some people want to ban the exoplanet expedition, that's interesting. Or make us lose production, but anyway, I beat them. And I did ban the production of oil power plant, which other people, some other guys also wanted to ban, so that was good. And of course I did lose those 2, but because I guess this one right, I also win 1, and so on. And I think with this, 25 population, this might be actually the first time ever I get 25 population, because yeah, with the Khmer right now, they have so much food that it's insane. You might maybe want to do, if you want to try a tall game, like if you were used to playing Civilization 5 with 4 cities and you want to try 4 cities in Civilization 6, probably the Khmer are the right civilization to do it right now. You can try to play a small map and go for a religious victory or something like that. Clearly these guys can get a lot of population even when you are not trying very hard. Yeah, and here we get another diplomatic victory point. So that was great, and I think I pretty much win now. Yeah, I got the 20 here. So yeah, so for the World Congress I won 3 and lost 2, so that's a +1, and then I got another one from the carbon recapture stuff, or global warming mitigation, which is good, which means next turn is the last turn. We can choose any civic, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you can do anything you want. Here we can do anything we want, it doesn't really matter. In science we got here like 1 turn after John Curtin, so I think we could have beaten him because we probably have more aluminium and more cities that can do the projects that speed up things, you know, with a bunch of builders giving the extra production. So it should have been a win for me as well in the scientific field, but definitely much closer. You can see that in diplomacy I had pretty much no competitor despite having lost the Potala Palace. So that was pretty good. Obviously, no one was going to win religion in such a large map, but Mansa Musa did pretty well. And in culture, somehow I was first, even though I didn't even try. So maybe trying, I could have also won the touristic victory. That was interesting. Anyway, the only capital captured ever was Istanbul, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, I'm winning score as well, since I basically colonized all of Asia. And I conquered pretty much nothing. I took this city with loyalty, and that was it. Apart from that, it was a fairly peaceful game, although in the early game we had a ton of problems with barbarians that really delayed us quite a lot, actually. So that was something. And you are going here, maybe, I don't care. You are skipping the turn, you are skipping the turn, you are skipping the turn, and you are skipping the turn. And you are killing this guy because you can. There you go, nice. And here we go. I'm going to get a save here because I kind of like saving the game right before I get a win. And that's it, I think. Oh, she's unhappy that I proved over and over again that the Earth is not flat. Sorry, Catherine, but the Earth, the true star location Earth map, is definitely not a flat Earth. So if you don't like it, well, you'll have to adapt to it. That's the reality you live in, Catherine. And yeah, Greece managed to stay alive, so that was good. And there we go. There we have the victory screen of the diplomatic victory. And that's good diplomatic victory with the Khmer Empire. Yeah, it's usually the easiest one to get if you have the patience for it, and especially if at least one of your allies asks for help because of a natural disaster. So that's something you can consider. Some points, okay, whatever. And of course, in cities founded, we are doing quite alright here. Wait, I don't even see my... Okay, my line is here with a bunch of other lines, so it's hard to tell. Pachacuti, of course, did also pretty well because he had all of South America and some of Central America for himself, so it makes sense that he was doing so well. And John Curtin didn't do bad at all, actually. Oddly enough, he managed to expand all through Oceania, or however you pronounce it. I don't actually know how to pronounce it in English. Anyway, great people earned, so we got some, but not most of them, because we didn't get any at the very beginning of the game. If you play on Deity and you are peaceful, it's going to take a long time for you to start getting great people. That's something that you need to accept. And of course, considering we were not even trying to win a religious victory, we got quite a lot of faith. This is only because of that nice bonus that gave me so much food with the holy sites next to rivers, food, housing. Then we got amenities because of our religion, I mean our pantheon. So yeah, very nice stuff. Also a lot of amenities because of that. Overall, a very fun game to play with the Khmer. They are very playable now with the new bonuses. Probably better for peaceful games, even though they have a unique siege unit, which of course we didn't use in this particular game. But I think I prefer, a culture that gives you so much food is probably better for a peaceful game, right? Than conquering other cities. You want to grow your cities instead of conquering others. So yeah, very fun game. A very unusual map, very weird Asian map with no rivals there. And I'll let me know in the comments, as usual, what other leaders you would like to see, or if you want specific tips for specific issues. I've seen a lot of people having issues dealing with barbarians, so maybe I do a video about how to deal with barbarians. That could be a thing, but I'm not sure. If you are having trouble with some other aspect of the game, let me know in the comments. And as usual, guys, please remember to hit the like button, and thank you very much for watching.